Welcome back to the Smash Ultimate League. We are here, round 3 of week 5, match 1. I'm your host, Blaze, aka Spencer. Joined with me, as always, is my wonderful co-host.
It's Kilij, it's James, and I'm featuring in the opening fight this week. We've got a absolute humdinger here between the Babygirl Brigade and myself, Risky Bryzness, at Spear Pillar, one of the jankier stages of this tournament so far. We're back in the 2v2s, and Spence, tell us about the Babygirl Brigade's team.
Yeah, leading things off, we have got Stay Back, Ike, who, I'm gonna be so real, up until, I guess, last week has been pretty underwhelming, but he did show up last week and did some good numbers, I will say. Got some good kills, but overall, probably one of the weaker fighters, just in my opinion, but who knows. Again, with it being on Spear Pillar, he might be able to do some cool stuff. Joining him, we've got Beef Byleth, who a very versatile fighter, a large kit that he can pull from, can pretty much answer most scenarios, has the answers to everything, but can he pull it off? That's the real question of the day. It'll be interesting to see how these two do. They worked together last week very well, so we'll see if that team chemistry can continue. James, tell us about your team.
Yeah, it's a weird show up for me so far because it's two fighters that I don't really know how I feel about either of them. Robin's a tournament winner, although she wasn't the main face behind that tournament win. Although the extra ability might help her out this time round. We're gonna hope so, at least. And Diddy Kong, likewise, he's the absolute definition of a 50-50 fighter. Pretty much 50-50 for damage dealt and taken. He's got a 2-2 record. He passes the numbers test in that sense, but he doesn't really pass the eye test. I've not seen anything from him that's made me go like, oh my goodness, Diddy Kong. There's still plenty of time for him to prove me wrong, though. But going up against the best team in the league going up against the best team in the league in their home stage is going to be a difficult task for these two. I don't know if these two have been paired yet this season. Be interesting to see what kind of chemistry they have.
Yeah, definitely. And I think without further ado, let's jump in and see who's going to emerge on top.
Babygirl Brigade versus Risky Bryzness.
I'm seeing a lot of swords right now.
There's definitely a lot of swords, and then Diddy Kong's got to make up for it with his little peanut gun.
Yes, I mean, the tail's long enough, it could be a sword if he figures out how to use it.
I don't know if that's how tails work, bro.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, I would never want a dog. Speaking of swords and tails, we've got Palkia on the stage.
Yes, my favorite Pokemon from Pokemon Sword, Palkia.
Yeah, he is, actually. Do you remember that event with Shiny Palkia, level 100, with Mystical Fire and Pokemon Sword?
Yeah, of course. Where you had to, like, defeat, like, 20 Meowths and, like, a Pincurchin, right?
You had to have 20 Runarigases.
We got Robin with a bomb, who unfortunately whiffs it.
It's to be expected. I'm not gonna lie. I feel such conflicting feelings about Robin. I love Robin so much. I just don't think she's actually that good.
Oh, Robin's one of my favorite fighters, personality-wise, dude. Ooh, Ike blows himself up with a party ball there.
I mean, she's...
Oh my god, that team combo.
You know what? Forget what I was about to say. There's too much going on. There's a far departure from the 1v1s that were really slow. This has started at a breakneck pace.
Yeah, Byleth throwing Diddy into Ike's up smash with his own forward smash. It's just overkill, definitely. We do have an assist trophy down there that Byleth's going to go grab. We got a Hammer Bro, which I don't know if it's going to be able to get up to the top level. We do have Diddy Kong popping his final smash here. Will he be able to capitalize on it? Goes for Ike and not Byleth.
That was the mistake, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness, and Ike catches both.
That is going to be rough for both.
That is a double KO right there. Ike showing up.
It is not. Oh no, Diddy definitely died. Never mind. Yep, sorry.
It's a star KO.
I was living in hope.
And unfortunately not. Nice down smash kill for Robin on Byleth there.
Now Byleth got his own arrow that he'll be able to fire off here.
Yeah, although Byleth has missed most of his final smashes, I've noticed. Well, not if Robin just stands there.
Nope. This could be a tricky one.
It is gonna be a kill.
That is unbelievable at 60%. Okay.
There is an extra stock here that, honestly, the Risky Bryzness needs to get that extra stock to stay in this. Is Byleth just gonna ignore it?
Well, yeah, we need that, don't we? Okay, Robin's got it, but can she keep Byleth away for long enough? Not if Byleth hits it out of her. And hits her with the arrow, and takes it, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, Byleth gets the extra stock. Oh my god. That is not good.
Yo, my team might be ass.
I don't know if it's necessarily that your team is ass per se, or if just the Babygirl Brigade's that good.
Bro, nothing's happened! We have not done ourselves any favors in this one.
I mean, the nice thing is Robin does almost have her final smash ready to roll. If she can rip it and get a double KO there, you'll close the gap a bit.
I know, even if you get a double KO, you're still down a full stock.
Yeah.
It's not looking good. We need Diddy to stay alive long enough to get his final smash off. If you can get both final smashes on, then that could change a game. There's a good back throw kill by Robin.
Yeah. You do get a Togedemaru there that's not really doing anything. Catches Ike, but probably should have been trying to go after Byleth.
Unless there's some comboing to happen here, doesn't look like it.
No, unfortunately not. That's rough.
The Rizzler needs to stay alive. Don't you die, you monkey!
He's able to pull it off. He probably should go after Byleth, I would guess. Yep, takes Byleth out. Good call.
Okay, I mean, God, there's no way, right?
I mean, unless something silly happens with this rocket. Oh, and there goes Robin.
Yep. Well,
I mean, this is Diddy's time to pull the miracle comeback. Can he do it? I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say, of all people to do it, I have the least amount of faith in this broski right here.
Yeah, I think Diddy's super cooked. Oh my god, Byleth holds Diddy so Ike can land the Great Ether. The team combo, that's game over. Jesus. What did I just witness? That was a massacre.
Yeah. Well, I saw it coming, didn't I?
Yeah.
That was probably the weakest team I could have possibly thrown out.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem Bros proven once again that their team chemistry is off the charts. Disgusting.
Interested in the stats here. Oh, go figure that the 4 guys. Oh my god. Okay, behind the scenes talk here, right? I proposed 4 trades this weekend, right? Every single person who I have proposed a trade for has got 5 kills this week.
Have they?
Yeah, sorry. I'm not gonna say who I was trading for. Blah, blah, blah. You can all do your methods of trying to figure out what or what. But I'm just looking down the list. He definitely did. Obviously, he definitely did. He did. I'm pretty sure. And then who else did I offer for? It was someone on Razi's team. And I can't remember. Either way. Damn it. Damn it.
That's rough. I can't even say it was a close fight, because, no, that was a bloodbath.
Son of a...
It's funny because when you look at the damage, though, it's like, oh, you know, the numbers aren't too far off, but, like, Ike, just getting those kills. Yeah, Great Aethers, you get his smash attacks, you just... Yeah, Byleth and Ike had some team synergy that just really paid off today, and
yeah, they did. They had a lot of really good grab combos leading into those big wide smash attacks. Really do make a difference in these 2v2s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's it for me in week 5. Another 1-2 week for Risky Bryzness. At least we're consistent.
Yeah.
But we're moving into now Bangers and Smash versus the Blazing Koopas in the second match of round 3.
Yeah, and I'm at risk of going 0-3, so hopefully I can pull one out at least. One miracle is all we're looking for. As long as we don't go 0-3, I'll feel okay. So let's tune in and take a look at what the matchups are.
Match 2 of round 3 of week 5 sees Bangers and Smash going up against the Blazing Koopas at the home of Bangers and Smash, King of Fighters Stadium. We've got Lucina and Crom. It's father and daughter here. And the two of them, you might as well pull them both up at the same time. They are so similar in terms of their damage dealt, damage taken. They've both 2 wins and 2 losses. They've got pretty similar kill-death numbers. It's hard to say like father, like daughter, but it really does seem that way now. Lucina emerged as a strong fighter and is kind of slowed down. Chrom started a bit slow and is kind of warmed up. They're both pretty consistent, to be honest. It'll be interesting to see how they come up against some new blood in the ranks, which, Spencer, you'll want to talk about.
Yeah, so looking at my team, we got, first up, we're going to talk about Samus Shinespark, who really wowed us last week in her 1v1, figuring out with the insta-drop. Although, being on King of Fighters Stadium, she's not really going to be able to take too much advantage of that tech, most likely, but still a nice ranged unit who has honestly been getting better every week, it feels like. But joining her today is our new blood. We've got Big Nicky Ryu, which hopefully with his item gravitation will be able to turn the tides, because as we have seen countless times, my fighters are allergic to items, it seems, so we're hoping that can change today. I'm really excited to see how Ryu does, especially on a flat stage, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting, and I'm also at risk of going 0-3, so we really need to see a miracle here, so really hoping Big Nicky can be that anchor we need.
I know you do need someone to kind of turn your season around at the minute. I mean, that's coming from me, so do I. Also, everyone is wearing gray. Just want to point that out. Everyone is wearing gray and yellow.
Yup, you're right.
So, cue the joke when the match starts, which is going to start right now. Let's go.
Bangers and Smash versus Blazing Koopas.
Oh my god, there's so much gray and yellow on the screen right now. I mean, that's funny, isn't it? Like, come on.
Oh, early insta-drop tech right there from Samus. Maybe she will be able to do something with it.
I'm noticing that.
We do have Ryu here who hopefully can hit hard, I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's like kind of off-camera script here again. Spencer was mentioning before this fight, this flat stage being ideal for that insta drop for Samus. And if she can make the most of it, and she's trying to combo it a lot here, this could be dangerous stage for her.
Definitely. It is interesting how Chrom and Lucina are trying to stay split up. Well, not right now, but earlier at the start, they were on both sides. Samus gets the smash ball. That is really cool. Will she be able to catch both of them?
On a flat stage like this, you're gonna hope so.
She fires it off there, and she does catch at least Chrom. Lucina does grab the daybreak piece, which, you know, I was really hoping with the item gravitation, Ryu would be going for it. Although that is a kill on Lucina, so I mean,
she's gonna drop it.
Yeah. And, oh, Ryu picks it up. Good job. That's why we gave him item gravitation.
That's what we like to see. It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 pieces. This is unheard of.
I know. Would this be the first item you use in the history of ever? Double KO from Lucina. It's been ages since we've seen that.
Yup. We do have 1 daybreak apiece.
Well, well, well.
Very even fight so far. Oh, we do have Ryu getting ready. Now, Ryu does have 2 final smashes, but he opts for the Hadoken. Not able to kill them, unfortunately.
Again, on this stage, I wonder how Hadouken works.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very good on this stage.
But on most other stages.
Yeah, because it can suck you into it. He's definitely going to want to go for that Shoryuken final smash. That's going to do a lot here. We got a nice battle between Samus and Lucina over there, and then Chrom and Ryu, sorry.
Look at the percentages on these fighters as well.
Oh, and there's the daybreak. Just waiting for it to pop. Oh, and Ryu kills both of them!
Huge spinning kick.
That is massive! Now we don't even need to worry about daybreak, because if it's just gone, well, that's going to be it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
Oh, Samus catches both of them. Will that be enough? Definitely to kill Chrom. Lucina's got her work. Oh my goodness.
Is it too early to say I'm proud of you?
I mean,
I can hear the smile on your face right now.
Dude, Lucina does have a final smash, and if that's a double, that is a KO on Ryu, who is already at really high percent.
I mean, Samus has been dominating the stage this game. Can I just say?
Yes, she has.
She has been all over the place.
And that is a big forward smash for Ryu, and that is gonna be it. Holy Ryu and Samus, the dream team? Question mark?
Who knew? Some chemistry between the blacks and golds.
Apparently amazing. First showing for Ryu with 4 KOs. Samus no slouch either with 2. Lucina did good with 3. Chrom unlucky. Honestly, really rough game for Chrom. Only 187.
Oh my god, Samus. Wow!
That is insane. Barely took any damage. Big damage dealt. The insta-drop tech might be real, not gonna lie.
Might be real.
That is insane, and I'm so happy I didn't go 0-3 this week, dude.
Thank goodness. No one goes 0-3, right?
No one goes 0-3, and no one's at risk of going 0-3, which is always nice to see.
Yay! Ah, what a happy family.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, that's rough for Bangers and Smash.
Your best performance of the entire season, no?
Absolutely. Well, maybe even last week with Samus's 1v1. Like, Samus, these last 2 weeks, I'm gonna be real, Samus might be waking up. And considering where I'm at right now in the standings,
that's big.
I might need this.
Yeah.
I might need this.
She's waking up to ash and dust.
Yep. And I'm all out of ash.
What?
I don't know, man. There's probably a joke in there somewhere.
Cool.
Some fourth wall breaking jokes in there. I don't know.
Speaking of breaking the fourth wall, we've got 4 fighters coming up in our next round. Ooh, yeah.
Yes, we do.
Great transition.
And we've got Pretty Posse going up against Freaky 5 to end off the week, which should be another really exciting fight. Not much else to really say here, so I think let's tune into our final match. The fighters are set, and we are ready for the final match of not just round 3, but of week 5 entirely, where we see the Freaky 5 going up against the Pretty Posse on Skyworld. James, why don't you tell us a bit about the Freaky 5?
Oh, I will. The first matchup for Freaky 5, I said, what version of the Freaky 5 are we going to get this week? Well, they're 2-0 so far. So if we think about probability, they should lose, but this is the Freaky 5, which means they'll probably win. Rob was one of my favorite fighters to start. He's slowed down a little bit, to be totally honest. But that's not to say he's a bad fighter as well, and he loves his home stage. Really, really does. And Marth has been an absolute danger. Even though he's kind of hit and miss with the final smashes right now, the AI seems to know how to get those tippers, and those are really, really dangerous. An absolute menace on the battlefield. But he's going to have his work cut out for him today because he's up against another 2-0 team.
Yeah, the Pretty Posse, but one other thing that's really interesting, first up, we've got Cloud Gunther, who is, well, at least at the start of this week, was the other fighter who had a perfect record of 4-0. Of course, Kazuya's record did break this week, so will Cloud continue to hold on to that win streak? It's gonna be hard to say. Cloud has been pretty quiet, but pretty powerful too. Paired with him, we've got Fingerbean Fox, who, I'm gonna be so honest, last week really wasn't that good, so maybe he just had a bad week. He's gonna be coming out maybe a little bit hotter this week. Who knows? Both really strong teams overall. Of course, we got Freaky 5's unpredictability, but then Pretty Posse has just been a very dominant team too. So it's going to be a great matchup to hopefully end the week off. So honestly, without wasting any more time, let's jump into it.
Freaky 5 versus Pretty Posse.
Always love it when we come to the last match of the week and there's something at stake. And the battle for perfection, the battle for 3-0 status is really interesting.
Or in Cloud's case, the battle for a 5-0.
I know, personal lives at stake? What the heck? Personal pride at stake. Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be very nice damage. Oh, unfortunate death for Fox there.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Cloud does have his limit ready. He could turn the table really quickly.
Just needs to get that limit off, which he's been a lot better at doing.
Yeah.
Especially those ranged ones, the sword beams or whatever they're called.
Well, he completely whiffed it and...
Yep, and dies. Well, Gimpily living up to its name, eh? Absolutely Gimps Fox and absolutely Gimps Cloud.
Absolutely.
Ah, I love the Freaky Five.
I do too. They are probably my favorite team to call for because of how insanely unpredictable they are. They're such a weird team. Fox using his impact run down below a bit though. That's cool. Martha's gonna let Cloud charge.
And then hit him with up smash. But then gets hit with the cross shot, but he knew he was gonna live. He calculated it.
Oh, exactly. So he was like, you know what, I'm gonna let Cloud do it. Good sportsmanship. Also, that is, I think, another death for Fox there. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Freaky Five are just demolishing the Pretty Posse right now.
Tell you what, when they have a good week, they have a good week. And this is looking good for them. Let's not peak too soon, though. There's a lot of final smashes still to shoot off.
Exactly. That's probably going to kill Rob unless... Yeah, nope, that's going to be it. And Marth not able to recover either, so Cloud's able to hold on to his final smash. Catches Rob with it. I don't know if it's going to be enough. That trade-off could be a backfire right now. It will be. Oh my goodness.
That platform is so high. I think that's what made the difference. Skyworld's high platform really leaning into that. Just like that, it's an even game.
Marth with a big final smash, taking out Fox. Will Fox take the last stock?
He does, and Cloud only just comes back from that one as well.
Yeah, just barely.
I mean, not to over-exaggerate, but game-changing Smash Ball flying around right now.
Cloud does have his limit ready. Can he do something with it? He's been kind of terrible with it this game, for being completely honest. And he whiffs it, just completely wasted. Not sure what the game was there.
Yep.
We do have an assist trophy there that Mark's going to pick up. We do have Midna coming back once again. We see her quite often, actually.
I know, I was about to say, she's just throwing people around.
Yeah. And on a stage like Skyworld, that can be very terrifying.
Yep, like that.
That is going to kill Cloud.
Let's say curse of the commentator, but blessing of the commentator.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't want to say that Fox is hooped, but Fox is hooped.
Unless he can... Oh, I mean, Rob's got his final smash. If he whiffs, and Fox can get a double KO...
I don't think that's likely.
He does not whiff, actually. He catches him perfectly. That is going to be it for the final match of Week 5. Holy moly, another absolute demolition derby. Jeez.
How do you predict this team? I mean...
You can't.
You can. It's unbelievable. Both the perfect fighters this week as well lose their perfect fighter status.
It's crazy to see. Rob with a very respectable 4 KOs there. Fox with a very disrespectful 4 falls there.
Nice. That's what happens when you share stocks.
Yep. Poor Cloud. That's a rough end for Pretty Posse this week, but another 3-0 week for the Freaky Five.
Yeah, I mean,
jeez,
I don't know what you even say to that. Skyworld is just such a jank stage. It is an absolute nightmare to play in.
It absolutely is, which is why it's so much fun whenever we get fights there. You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, we're at the end of the week, which means we usually talk about MVPs for the week so far. Spence, you have anyone that comes to mind for a standout?
Let me take a look at who's fought this week. Well, everyone's fought this week. But, in terms of MVPs this week, honestly, you could probably give it to any of the fighters who got 5 KOs this week. Like, we saw some absolute domination from a bunch of fighters, so it's really hard to say if I had to give one pick.
I know. Thinking as well, yeah, the 5 KO fighters were really good. If I had to put 2 out that I think really impressed me, kind of a duopoly of fighters here. I Can Buy List teamwork was really, really good.
Absolutely.
And Ike got the 5 KOs there, so I'd be happy nominating him.
Mm-hmm.
I was so impressed with Samus though. Obviously didn't get 5 KOs, but like I said, just dominated the stage that whole fight.
Oh, definitely. I don't know if I would give Samus MVP quite yet, but I do think just in terms of like a comeback arc, Samus has been doing really well these last 2 weeks. I think if I do have to give one, I think you probably raise a good point with the teamwork that we saw with Babygirl Brigade. I think I probably would have to give it to Ike too. Just out of the ones who got the 5 kills, I think he stands out a bit more because not only was he a beast, but he was also using his teammate effectively too, which is something we'd love to see here.
We do. We're seeing a lot more of these team combos now that we're getting later into the competition.
Yes, we are, which is always fun to see, because that's kind of the key thing about it is a lot of it's teamwork. It's gonna come down to your teammate, and as we saw right there, Cloud was let down a little bit by his teammate, which doesn't help.
A little bit?
A lot, actually. It was rough. It was real rough.
Yeah.
But next week is going to be a little bit interesting because we're not going to be moving into week 6. We actually have a little fun event coming up next week where we have the All-Star game coming up where the Western Conference will be going up against the Eastern Conference, as well as a 6-man free-for-all where an ability point will be up for grabs. So lots of exciting stuff coming up next. But I think that's going to do it for this week. I've been Blaze, aka Spencer.
I've been James, aka Kilij.
And we'll see you guys next time.
See you later.